Welcome to The Right Stuff from Goldspot Pens, a podcast that guides you from pen curious to connoisseur in less than 20 minutes. I'm your host, Tommy Pickles. In this episode, we're getting into a sweet, sour, salty, and crunchy top 5 pickle pens. These pens are green, they're juicy, and they're thick with a double C. And just like a good pickle, they pack a punch. Hang out until the end, I'll give away something on my desk. Yes, pen pals, I'm in my pickle era. As you might have noticed, a lot of pickle flavored products are hitting the grocery store shelves this year, and I'm there for all of it. To go along with the trend, I'm going to share my top 5 pickle pen and ink pairings that are chef's kiss. Let's kick off this list with an Italian delicacy, the Leonardo Momento Zero in Alga. First, there's the profile, which is pickle-like in its girth and streamlined shape. Although it's referred to as spaghetti acrylic resin, the chatoyant bands of green resin could also be like pickle spears. What's the big deal with this pen? The Momento Zero has a well thought out, balanced design that feels like a comfy cuke in my hand with the cap posted. The number 6 size La Fenice nib made by Jovo is smooth and satisfying. I paired this pen with another one of my favorite green foods, avocado. Robert Oster avocado, that is. This bluish green ink has beautiful multichromatic shading with clouds of ochre and bluish edging. We're going back to the lands for the next pickle perfect pen. The Esterbrook Estie is like a farmer's market pickle that you'll gladly pay extra for because you'll know it'll be something special. Sure, this Estie has gold trim and a pop of orange for an elegant look, but it still brings small batch homemade vibes. What's the big deal with this pen? The Estie has a grand pickle-like shape with ample heft. The pump piston mechanism is easy to operate and adds to the vintage appeal of this design. Plus, a specialty grind like the Scribe nib from JJ Lax is truly an experience you won't get from other pen manufacturers. To match the Estie Quirky Leaf's body color, I went with Sailor Waka Uguesu, a tangy brownish green. It has plenty of shading and some bluish undertones. Next, we have a pen that's like the chunky pickle swimming at the bottom of the jar. The Narwhal Nautilus in Chelonia green is hefty and full of flavorful writing. The new 2025 streamlined Nautilus shape looks more pickle-like than its predecessor, and the dark green mottled ebonite gives this pen a richness that you'll want to taste time and time again. What's the big deal with this pen? The new batch of 2025 Nautilus pens have several spicy upgrades, including a more streamlined design, a spring-loaded clip, and an ebonite feed for even juicier writing. To go along with the rich dark color of the green ebonite, I paired Chelonia green with the Platinum Classic Forest Black ink. As you can see here, this ink has dramatic shading and actually darkens as it dries. This next airborne pickle just might make a landing into your pen case. With grooves like a crinkle-cut sandwich stacker, the Diplomat Aero in green is a flight-worthy favorite. The smoothness of the Zeppelin-shaped aluminum barrel is outmatched by the smoothness of its nib to paper. So what's the big deal about this pen? Not only is the Diplomat Aero a satisfying pen to look at, to touch, and to write with, it also has a satisfying snap when you close the cap, just like the bite of a crunchy pickle. To mix the Diplomat Aero's deep green and black appointments, I dipped this pickle in Sailor Tokiwamatsu, a piney green that's bold with shading and brown sheen. Some say that great pickles come in small jars. The Kaweco Liliput proves it. This tiny, tangy powerhouse of a pen is made of solid aluminum and fits in your palm like a cornichon in a charcuterie tray. Don't be fooled by its size. This little gherkin writes with serious spice. This portable, petite pickle pen is a perfect fit for minimal everyday carry. Yet, you don't have to lose out on the full-sized writing experience, especially since now you can fill the Liliput with bottled ink using Kaweco's new foldable converter. And for this pen, I popped the bright and zesty Colorverse Cosmic Lime Explosion into this sweet green pen for a shiny, glistening combination. So whether you're sour, sweet, spicy, or just a little salty, there's a pickle pen out there for you. Let me know in the comments, down below if you write with a pickle pen, or what is your favorite pickle? Mine happens to be the bread and butter variety. Or express how much you dislike pickles. The YouTube algorithm loves the saltiness, all of it. Now for the segment where we do a little mini Q&A, which the Q is brought to you by Cookie Wookie Woo, who writes, I find threaded caps aren't my thing because of feel, the time to remove, and the time or precariousness of posting. What are your favorite capped pens that don't have threaded caps? I chose this question because one of these pickle pens is a perfect candidate. The Diplomat Aero has a pleasing, non-threaded capping mechanism. It just has that sweet, sweet, like little snap at the very end, which I really enjoy. Just like a crunch of a pickle. My other all-time favorite is the Lamy 2000, which, while not looking like a pickle, is one delicious pen to write with. Plus, I'd throw the long slip cap of the Pilot E95S in to round out the top 3. You can't go wrong with any of these pens. Congrats to Cookie Wookie Woo for being picked as the Q of the mini Q&A. You've won the last sealed Retro 51 Mermaid Rollerball pen I mentioned in the previous episode. Email me at tom@goldspot.com to claim your prize. For this episode's giveaway, you have the chance to win this bottle of Colorverse Cosmic Lime Explosion Glistening Fountain Pen ink. To enter, you must be subscribed to the Goldspot Pens channel, like this video, and leave a comment with a question you'd like for me to answer in a future episode. If I pick your question, you win. If you'd like to see me write with the pickle pens mentioned in this episode, you can check out Goldspot Pens YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikToks for writing samples. Thank you for checking out this episode of the Write Stuff podcast by Goldspot Pens. Now go out there, take your pen to paper, and write stuff. Thank you for watching, and stay inky, my friends. Take care.